thinking, I noticed that there's a lot of people asking about like dating advice, and I think it's a lot of guys asking for dating advice, right? So I thought I'd make a blog talking about how to make a girl fall in love with you, or at least stay interested in you. So I'm just going to break this down from my perspective, from a female perspective, what it is. So there's 8 things, and I'm going to list it off. Okay, starting off, be confident. If you think confidently, you're going to come off confidently. And the girls like that. They find that very sexy, to be confident. Just don't be cocky. So, yeah. Be yourself, and your natural self, and the right girl is going to appreciate you for who you are, and you don't even have to try hard. And if you are an interesting person, then kudos to you. You're going to get more points for that. So the next one is, don't be a wuss, but yet don't be a hard ass. Okay, there's got to be a middle space, as my friend would call it. You can't be an asshole, and yet you can't be a pushover either. So you got to find that balance between the two. Be passionate, have passions, and I know that having passions is a natural thing that you can't really force yourself, and different people have different passions. Like for me, I'm passionate about like community, people, culture, my nonprofit, things like that. Your passion may be like music or food or traveling or, I don't know, collecting stamps. Who knows? As long as your passion is not like too creepy, like, I don't know, I like to pee on people or something. That would be your passion. And that would not fly with the girls. Okay, so the next one, be able to hold your own in a social setting. So if you're dating a chick and she's taking you out to a party or, taking you go out, she wants to know that you're not going to be super jealous, that you can kind of go off and do your own thing and also mingle with her friends and just be really outgoing and nice and that sort of thing. Good mixture of all that. So she doesn't have to worry about you, and she doesn't have to think that she has to hold your hand the whole time. Like, I find that important when I can, be at a party with a guy and, in the corner of my eye, see him having a good time, and I'm thinking, this is great, he's getting along with all my friends and things are going well. Okay? The next one, which I think is important, is don't give her everything she wants, but give her everything she needs. Now, what are some things that a female needs? We need the basic stuff, like be honest with us, be loyal, be committed, give us some reassurance, things like that. Be very verbal, like, oh, you look great, or I think you smell nice, or whatever it is. I just got a text message from my friend asking for some fashion advice, so I got it. That's for another blog. Anyways, getting back to the point. And I say this, guy friends are always like, so what do you mean by being cheap? If you're asking me that question, you probably are cheap. But anyways, okay, so don't be cheap. Meaning if you're asking a girl out on a date and you're taking her out, you ask, so you should pay for the bill. And, it'd be nice for her to offer. Now, after the second, the third date, the fourth date, whatever, she should pay, you take your turn, whatever. Just don't be cheap. And I'm talking about cheap as in, like, not only cheap with money, but cheap with your time, and not wanting to pick her up because, who knows, like, you don't want to pick her up because you don't want to waste gas or something like that. So that's pretty cheap. That's pretty bad. The number one thing, if you guys are dating and you guys are getting intimate, you guys are having sex, give her orgasms, right? That's like the number one thing. Number one thing, not as an importance, but that's definitely a bonus, right? If you know the trick and you know a way to get to that point, I'm pretty sure you have 10 extra brownie points for that one. So that's kind of my really quick blog of the things to do or how to make a girl fall in love with you, or at least keep her interested. So I'm curious of what as guys, curious of what your advice is to girls, and just your comments. So I'll talk to you soon. Until the next blog. Bye.